Hello and welcome back to the Broken Doll, and today I come to you with the Valentine Day baby, toddler baby. Anyways, here are her arms. I've got, I think this is the second coat of paint. When I made up my paint, I wasn't happy with the color, so I deepened it a bit, and I love the color now. Now I'm in love with it. It's more of a toddler, childlike color, not a baby, like an infant, new infant or anything. It's more of a more toddler. So now we're going to come over and take a look at the legs over here. Here are the legs. Okay, there we go. Now, as I was painting one of the legs, I noticed there was a crack that I only did one side. I did not notice the other side, so I think it's this one right here that needs a gluing. I think that's the one. Let me see. Yeah, it's this one right here. So I'll just take it and glue it and put the elastic once the paint dries. Now, as for the head, I had to go backwards on the head here because I noticed when I put the coat of paint on, all up in here it's just pitted. And that's going to show when I do the spray the hair. You're going to see that. It's just going to show against the hairline. So I was like, no, ain't not working for me. So I spackled it, and I'm just letting it dry because the paint is drying. And I can't sand when I got wet paint because if it flies in the air, it is going to attach to whatever it's going to fall on. And the paint is really sticky, so it's going to fall onto the sticky arms and legs. So right now, I'm just staying away from sanding. I want to sand, but I won't. I could take it outside and sand, but this is even wet. It's still sticky, kind of tacky yet. So it's going to fall onto it. So I just want to stay away from sanding, and I'll come back. These are the areas where I noticed where I kind of goofed up a little bit, like, well, just missed, you know. Not a big deal. I just take the paint off, and I go back and I put more spackling on. It's nothing for me to do that. I've done it many times. Now, I've noticed a few little places on the legs, and maybe a little bit on the arms, but they're so slight. They don't show, or I see them really up close. But you know something, for the amount that was on this doll and the problems this doll has had, it looks really nice. I am happy with where she is. So that being said, we are making headway, and on we go here. So I hope you like what you see here. I think it's I've done quite the number on them. Yeah, they're looking really good. Look at these. Very nice. So the thing is, it's just keeping steady with this, you know. It's not a straight paint and away you go type of thing. You can, if you can live with it. I can't. Especially, if anything on this doll here, I want to really make a really good attempt at it, because this is the doll that my husband got me. So, and it's my last. It was my last, I think it was, well, no, it wasn't the last. He got me many more after this one. I've got them upstairs all marked, you know, that he gave me. But this one is the one that has a really big memory for me because of us being in the antique store and everything that happened to get this doll. The remarks, he remembered the remarks, like, ooh, what are you doing here? That just stood out between him and I. We would laugh over it, you know. And he says he would always joke with me, I'm not taking to any more antique stores, you know. So I bought online. I said, I'll just buy online. I said, look what you bought me. It didn't mean as much because they meant something, but it's not like we went together and got it, you know, type of thing. It just, I hope you understand what I'm saying. There's just more of an attachment to this one than some of the others, you know. I'm much closer to this one. Another thing, too, is this is from my local area in history. It comes from a place not too far from me where an elderly lady owned her. So I'm owning something that belonged to somebody who's passed now. She's gone. And I have her doll. The family didn't want to be bothered to keep her doll. And so anyways, it was passed on, and I was able to get this doll. And so that means something to me as well. The other ones don't have as much of a history. They have a history of their own from the company that made them, but not a history like this. So I think this is why I'm taking more time with this one of all the dolls, you know. I want to make sure all my dolls are done well, don't get me wrong, but this one here just has a special place in my heart, and it always will. And with my husband passed away like this, this really is the last of memories I'm going to have of a doll like this with him. So it means that much more to me. So to paint this doll and to get it to be where it should be, I want its journey to be precise, a little bit more precise. I know it's not going to be without blemish. It's going to have some, because this doll was full of blemishes. And so anyways, I'll get what I can. But when I can still go back and just take the paint off and try to make it better, why not? And that's the way I look at it anyways. I have time for her. And for all my dolls I do. I want to try to keep this type of attitude through every doll that I work on. And I hope I have all the way through showing some of this, that go back. It doesn't mean anything to go back. It shouldn't bother you. Going back is correcting what you've missed. The paint doesn't lie. It shows where you erred. And so when I see, and if it's just a little bit, I can forgive those little bits. It's where it's a lot. This is a mass area up here. And especially when I put her blonde, or I want to go brown with her. I'm going to be using a burnt umber on her because she had dark hair to begin with. So I want to return her back to the dark hair. And so that's really going to show on her skin and everything. So I really want to make sure I'm touching it well, doing well by her, So that's very important for each and every doll. But this one here, I want to really make sure, because it's my one that I said to my son here, I said, this one will go to the grave with me. But he goes, we'll talk about that later. But anyways, yeah, but he gets the idea. This one, it does stand out a little bit more. I think to every one of us who are doll collectors, we have dolls that stand out to us. And we'll have that one or two, maybe more, that are favorites to us. And we'll have a special memory. And even if it's a childhood memory or something that somebody close to you bought you, or you were involved in the buying of it, or whatever the circumstances, how you found it in a garbage can, I still remember to this very day, a lady took a picture on eBay of a doll in a garbage can. I wish I bought the doll. I have some regrets when I look back. And this is at the beginning when I was just getting back into dolls, and I thought, I don't want a doll out of the garbage, But this doll was sticking out of the garbage. Someone actually put it in a garbage can to be thrown away, and she saved it. And she shows it out in the garbage can and her with the doll, and she put a tiny little video on about how she saved the doll, and if does somebody want to buy it. I don't know if anybody ever did, ever did, but I hope it did find another home. What a way to find a doll sticking out of the garbage. Wow, that's my dream come true. That's a freebie for sure, and it was an older composition doll too. So if we can find those old dolls sticking out of the garbage, those are great memories. If I was, out and about, there's a memory right there. Say, this is a garbage can doll, And I found this one in the garbage can sticking out, You don't ever have to reveal where or, what street or anything, but just the fact that you found this doll, it starts another set of history on the doll and a story of the doll and how you saved it, fixed it and made it look better than ever, and revived the doll to be something new and different, or back to the way it should be back in its day when it hit the store shelves, So I hope you enjoy this video, and, there's more to come of this wonderful doll here. And, yeah, here, here it is, in its pieces still, but it's coming. So thanks for joining me, and I'm hoping to get more videos up now. This is a busy month for me right now. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of running to do this month. We're going to be looking at bringing Mabel into the house, and we're going to do a trial run, but we want to wait till May because things quiet down in May for us. So we want to bring her into the house and see how well she does. We won't remove any of her belongings. We're going to keep it where she can like if it doesn't work out between the dog and the other, I think she'll be fine with the other cat. It's the dog, or maybe it will be the cat. I don't know. We just don't know. It's something we got to try, because if we can get her out of here, I think it'd be better for her. Even like she's doing fine in here. She's happy-go-lucky in here. I don't see her stressed. But this is something that we just thought maybe she'd be more company, in more noise, more everything for her, and just something we want to try and see, because our intentions was to get her back into the house to begin with. And now that life has relaxed and we're doing better, this is something that my daughter and I have been talking about what we're going to do. We have to prepare a room in the back and give her some space. If this works out, she'll get a brand new tree. I'm going to leave this tree out here for Pork. He can come into the shop on the cold winter days, or the real wild, crazy days that we have for rain and whatnot. If he wants to come in here, he can for shelter, but he has to go back outside again. I don't want a cat living in here anymore. I will keep a dirt box for him and bring it out as need be, but if it works with Mabel being in the house. So it's a lot of ifs and buts right now, but something we're looking at. Hopefully this will help her out maybe in another way, maybe. But she seems quite content in here, you know. But if it can free her spirit a little bit more and give me some more room that we're looking for, then why not? That's the way we look at it. Why not? So anyways, thanks for joining me. And I appreciate all your comments. For somebody just passing by, hit the subscribe button. You never know what I'm going to be mucking my hands into here. And yeah, I think this will be it. I'll probably be coming back maybe tonight. It's daytime right now. It's only 10 after 4. So there you go. I made an early video. Yahoo! So there we be. All right. Maybe see you at 10 o'clock p.m. tonight. Wait a minute. Yeah, 10 o'clock tonight. So... or no, 4 in the morning, though. Okay, so anyways, we'll see you later on. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye-bye.